Okay, you guys, I'm wearing a hat, so you know what that means. It's time for a celebration. This week, I am so happy and so delighted to be sharing with you that I'm going to be celebrating on the DMV Shorts channel my daughter's birthday this entire week. We have a milestone birthday coming up on Friday, and her dad and we're excited, but at the same time we're like, oh my god, we can't believe that this is actually happening. I'm not going to tell you her age just yet, but just know that it's a very important birthday. It's a milestone birthday, and I'll get to the age soon enough. Okay, so the dance videos that I will do this week will all be connected to my daughter in some way. That the comment thread is going to be my daughter, and I know you guys don't know my daughter. I don't really talk about my girls that much. They don't really kind of like or appreciate what I do. They think I'm almost 100% bonkers, but it's okay. I still love my girls anyway. So a lot of the connections that you will see that I will make absolutely no sense to you, and it's okay because I'm going to take the time to explain. The idea for this week is going to be there isn't going to be anything heavy or any drama. There's no War and Peace. Nobody's going to break anybody's heart. It isn't going to be anything like that. It's going to be 100% pure enjoyment, as if you're going to go to Starbucks and have yourself an overpriced coffee for $6 or have a pizza or anything like that. Just sit back, enjoy, watch everything. I'm going to leave you with a little pregnancy story because we're going to start from the beginning. So, in general, I am a very cold person. I have very cold extremities, cold hands, cold feet. I'm always cold. I'm from New Jersey, and going to bed in the winter was a complete disaster for me because I had to go to bed with a bathrobe, a hat, a scarf, and a gloves. And what was really, really, really tough for me was having my brother's friends come over, and they saw me in this getup, and they just busted out laughing. It made me feel really bad. I'm like, dude, I am cold, so you be quiet. So my entire life, I've just been a cold person. I'm always cold. Even now, in the middle of May of 2024, I go to bed with gloves on. Why? Because I'm cold. Okay, so keeping that in mind, the time came for us to decide to have a baby. This was going to be our firstborn, and since we had no experience with being pregnant or whatever, we didn't know how it was going to happen. We didn't know what to look for. We didn't know for the signs. We didn't know anything. So around late September, early October, we took a trip to Houston, Texas. Obviously, my youngest daughter wasn't here, and I didn't know I was pregnant with my oldest, so it was just the two of us. And so we went to Houston, Texas for a business conference, and I'm going to tell you all the crazy stuff that happened to me. One, I couldn't stop eating. On the plane, I was miserable because they gave me this little, like, bite-sized piece of nothing, and I was so cranky because I wanted to eat. Number two, I couldn't stop crying. And I am not a crier. I will hold it in. I am like the He-Man. I am the beast before the beast became a beast. I don't cry for anything or anybody. Yesterday was a different story, but in general, I don't cry. I couldn't stop crying. Okay, I became very, very, very sensitive to a lot of things. Alexa, stop. Sorry. The most important thing that happened to me was that my body temperature changed. I was hot all the time. So I said, uh-oh, I think I might be pregnant. So as soon as we got back from Houston, back in DC, because we lived in DC at the time, I took a pregnancy test. Not 1 second had passed, and the lights were completely pregnant. That meant that we were pregnant. And I thought, oh my God, that's incredible. So I hope that you enjoy this week-long celebration of my daughter's birthday week.